window half open, world half gone. I've been here since before the dawn. Hollow signal in my chest space, moving through life at a ghost pace. No alarm, no need to rush. I live where the world turns to dust. Phone somewhere under the blanket fold. Let the calls stack, let the stories grow old. I ain't missing, I'm just low, tuned to a frequency nobody knows. Hollow signal barely there. Smoke curls slow through heavy air. No need to answer, no need to call. I find peace where the quiet falls, yeah. Yeah. Lights off, thoughts on. The world keep moving, I stay gone. Not broken, just still finding truth in the windowsill.
Breathing slow, let the tension melt. Nobody here but the way I felt. Coach got the shape of my whole week. Same playlist loop, same low mystique. Candle down to his last inch now. Ash in the tray, smoke taking a bout. I watch it curl like an old thought, fading out slow like the peace I sought. Slow exhale, let it go. Mind like water moving slow. No need to grab what's drifting by. I just breathe beneath the heavy sky. Old memories knock, but I don't answer. Let them wait outside like a background dancer, I got time, I got nothing to lose. Just me in the haze in the low end groove, Every silence a masterpiece. Store, same cracks I walk, same nod to the neighbor, no small talk. Head down, hood up, eyes low, moving through the city on autopilot flow. Numb route, muscle memory lane, familiar faces through a foggy frame. I know the cracks in every block, every turn a tick of my internal clock. Numb route, I know the way. Even when I got nothing to say, feet moving but the mind is still. Coasting on the low and steady. Street light, catch the smoke I blow. Out here alone, but I don't feel low. Just tuned to a different channel now. Living quiet, don't ask me how. Some days the route is enough.
burning. Wax drip down on a wooden tray. Everything soft at the end of the day. Got a playlist older than my last good year. Final static, the only thing I wanna hear. Let the needle ride, every groove and scratch. Every song a memory I don't try to catch. Wax and ash, burn and drift. Every low note is a quiet gift. No need to hold what's meant to fade. I rest easy in the mess I made. Smoke settle on the bookshelf floor. Pages yellow from a year ago. I don't read them, just let them sit. Some comfort don't need to make sense of it. Yeah.
Off every schedule known. No calendar, no meetings, just alone. Watch the minutes on the microwave blink. Don't care what they mean, don't need to think. Hunger comes when it comes, sleep the same. Living loose with no one left to blame. Sun up, sun down, that's the whole thing. Time don't own me, can't wear that ring. Off the clock, unscheduled, free. Just existing how I need to be. No alarms, no buzz, no chime. Living in between the lines of time. Rain on the window like a soft drum roll. No plans today, just feeding the soul. Cup of something warm, chair by the glass. Watching the wet world slowly pass, yeah. Off the clock, off the grid, off the race. Just breathing at my own slow pace.
Slow setting, everything soft, everything forgetting. Shadows play loose on the far wall. No sharp edges, no need to stand tall. This the hour when the truth comes easy. When the chest unclenches slow and breeze. No performance, no version to maintain. Just me dissolved in the low refrain. Yeah, dim and warm, that's where I stay. When the world outside got too much to wait. No need for bright, no need for clear. I see everything fine from here. Old hoodie, socks, feet on the floor. Don't need nothing, don't want nothing more. Let the neighbors live their loud lives out. I'm in here soft without a doubt. Yeah. Dim and warm, quiet and whole. It's the only light that feeds my soul.
like steam off morning coffee. Rise a second, then they drift off slowly. Can't hold them, can't chase them down. They just float until they're gone around. Vapor thoughts, no weight to them, no urgent need to solve or condemn. Let them rise, let them clear the room. Let the mind stay empty like a Sunday afternoon. Vapor thoughts in the morning haze, untangle from the stress of days. No need to catch what's meant to go. Just watch them rise, just watch them blow. Pen beside me but I never write. Some thoughts are better left alive. Spoken only to the ceiling fan, yeah. Answered only by the smoking hand, yeah. Vapor thoughts soft and gone. I don't need to hold them to move on. Pull back like the ocean floor. Not empty, just resting at the core. Low tide soul, everything exposed. All the soft things that nobody knows of. The shells and stones beneath the wave. The quiet life I've been trying to save. Not performing death, just living in it. The still water where the real begin. Low tide soul, pull back slow. Underneath is where the true things grow. No rush to rise, no rush to crash. Just resting in the aftermath. Coast is clear, no one watching now. I let myself be small, I let myself bow. This is real, yeah. of a life lived in another space. I blow a ring, watch it unravel. That's how I feel about the miles I've traveled. Round and open and gone in the air. Beautiful breathe, gone without care. Yeah. Smoke memory, real as it gets. The only archive I don't regret.
Gray big, gray mood, gray is fine. Don't need the sun to feel the shine. Overcast got its own beauty slow. Soft light go to cloud, diffuse glow. Great comfort, no harsh edge. No pressure standing on the ledge. Just muted tones and cool air. The kind of peace that's always there. Great comfort. Comfort settle in. It's the quiet where I begin. Not sad, not through, just neutral ground, where I rebuild without a sound. Tea gone cold, but I drink it still. Slow comfort is its own kind of thrill. Watch the pigeons on the fire escape, living that small life, their own landscape. Yeah. Great comfort, soft tissue. Some of my best days when it's you.
Pause button somewhere last spring, haven't pressed play on anything. Pause life, frozen frame, everything suspended, nothing the same. Dishes in the sink, 2 days deep. Books open to the page where I fell asleep. Jacket on the chair where I left it. Pause mid-motion, half committed.
I'm in it quiet, just breathing in.
No shame in the pause, no apology, oh. Sometimes the only way forward is slow. Pause life, unhurried still. The answer will come when it will.
the low end mood.
Basement frequency, feel it slow. It's the vibration, only true things know. No treble here, no sharp and bright. Just a low, warm pulse of the night. It's where I come to stop pretending. No narrative, no beginning or ending. Just a hum of what it means to exist. Down and quiet on the bottom of the list. Yeah. Basement frequency, steady and true. The deepest sounds are the most honest too.
Hours pass and I can't account my record of the time or the amount. Invisible hours soft and gone like rages, torn from a calendar song. Didn't sleep, didn't wait, just existed for my own sake. Somewhere between the day and night, floating in the unscheduled light. Invisible hours, no receipt, just a feeling of incomplete defeat. My wasted note just unrecorded, a life beyond what's been rewarded. These the hours where I feel the most, where the rim we drift set like a ghost. No role to play, no name to wear, just presence floating in the air. Visible hour, mind alone. The only time I feel fully home. Hours pass and I can't account, no record of the time or the amount. Invisible hours soft and gone like pages torn from a calendar song. Didn't sleep, didn't wait, just existed for my own sake. Somewhere between the day and night, floating in the unscheduled light. Invisible hours pass and I can't account. Hours passing fast. Hours pass and I can't account. 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 Hours pass. Hours pass and I can't account. Hours pass and I can't account. Hours pass and I can't account. Hours pass. Hours pass. Hours pass and I can't account. Hours pass, hours Yeah, I was past and I can't account. Yeah, I was past and I can't account. Yeah. I was past and I can't account. Yeah, I was past and now. Yeah, I was past and I can't account. Yeah. I was past and I can't account. Yeah, I was past and I was past. I was past and I was past. Yeah. I was past and I can't account. Yeah, I was past and I. Yeah. I was past and I can't account. I was past. I was past. Yeah. I was past and I can't account. 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 I was past and I can't. I was past and I can't account. I was past and I was past. I was past and I was past. I was past the top 10 account. No record of the time or the amount. Invisible hours. I was passing top 10 account. No record of the time or the amount. Invisible hours. I was passing I tank toes. Yeah, I was passing I tank toes. I was passing I was passing, I can't account. I was passing, I was passing, I was passing. I was passing, I can't account. I was passing, I can't account. I was passing, I was passing. I was past, I was past, I was past and I can't account. I was past and I was past. I was past, I was past, and I was past, and I can't.
Just not moving either. Soft resistance, neither here nor there. The world pull one way, I stay still. Not defiance, just a quiet will. Don't need to run, don't need to comply. Just sit here watching the world go by.
Soft resistance, low and slow. The kind of stillness only drifters know.
Not anger, just a steady slow. No fire, no raised voice in me, just a quiet refusal to not be free. They want me urgent, want me loud, want me moving with the rushing crowd. But I found something in the still, a kind of truth you can't get from the thrill.
Soft resistance, hold the line. The stillest place is where I shine.
Something moved in the corner of my eye, a warmth I hadn't felt since I stopped asking why. First flame small and sure, but realer than anything before. Didn't try to touch it, let it breathe. Watched it find its footing underneath. First flame quiet beginning, something in my chest slowly winning. First flame, don't blow it out. This the start of what I'm all about. Don't rush it, don't crowd it, let it grow. The smallest fires burn the longest though. Got up off the couch for the first time in a while. Walked to the window, tried to smile. It worked only halfway, but it worked. Felt something underneath the hurt. Yeah. First flame finally lit. I forgot how good it feels just a bit. Yeah. Stared at those cracks for a year or more. Now they look like maps to something more. Cracks in the ceiling, lines in the stone. Yeah, every fracture saying I'm not alone. Something lives in the broken places. Something real behind the damaged faces. I trace the lines with my tired eyes, find constellations in disguise. Cracks in the ceiling, read them slow. Every break is somewhere new to go. Not damaged, no, just the shape of time. Every scar a lyric, every wound a rhyme. Started writing again today, just a line but a real one. Real in a new way, like the words came up from somewhere true. Not performed, not pretty, just breakthrough, yeah.
go there. But one stay through all of it. Someone stayed through the haze and still through the soft resistance and the broken will. Yeah. Didn't ask me to be different. Yeah. Didn't need me loud or efficient. Just sat beside me in the dim. And somehow that was everything. Someone stayed, and I felt it, yeah. In the quiet of it, every bit. No grand gesture, no rescue art, just a presence steady in the dark. Didn't know how much I needed that to be seen without needing to fight back. To be held without having to explain the beautiful, ordinary weight of being known again. Yeah. Someone stayed and the flame began. Not because I asked, because that. Yeah. Started pulling up the knots today. Slow one thread at a time, one leg. Untangle, no brush, no blade. Just patient hands and the progress made. So much was worn so tight for so long. So much silence dressed itself as strong. But untangle, work the grief out slow. Let the truth have room to grow. Untangle, open up the chest. Let the old air out. Breathe what's best. No need to rush the healing here. Just loosen what's been wound with fear. Cried today for no clear reason. And it felt like the right season. Like the body finally got to speak. Finally let itself be weak. Untangle, that's the work I'm in. And every night I free is where I win.
Yeah. Yeah. Felt something redistribute inside. Like tectonic plates deciding to slide. Weight shift, slow and seismic. The old burden finding the new I'm aiming. Didn't leave pain, never fully does. Just moved from center, changes cause. Became something I could carry different. Something I could hold more efficient. Weight shift, balance, finding new ground. Something solid where there's only been sound. Not healed, not whole, not there yet. But lighter and I don't forget. stood up straighter in the mirror today. Didn't look away the usual way. Held my own gaze for a full 5 count. That's the word, that's what counts. Yeah. Weight shift. Small but real. I'm learning the difference between numb and fizz. Tuned to something different now. Can't explain the signal or the how. New frequency, clean the line. Like the static, find the line. Hear things I couldn't hear before. Bird song, wind, a creak in the floor. The world got texture I forgot existed. When I was deep in the drifted. New frequency, open wide. Something calling from the other side. Not the other side of death or done. The other side of numb, the side of the sun. Ate a real meal, tasted every bite. Felt the sun on my face this afternoon, right. These small things hit different now. Like being given back, like a new vow. No frequency tuned and clear. I think I'm finally ready to be here. Them burning, dirty, burning reasons. Don't fueling the fire with old punishment. Burn clean, new wood, new flame. Not the same fire, not the same game. This one burns for warmth, for light. This one burns to make the path right. Burn clean, no smoke, no choke. Just the honest heat of a healer stroke. Burn clean, let the old ash go. Made room for what the new fire knows. Not destruction, transformation now. A different kind of frame with different vow. Wrote a letter to my past self last night. Now with anger with a different light. Say, you did what you could with what you had. Say, the drift was real, the dip wasn't bad. Yeah. Burn clean, rise new. The fire finally knows what it's burning through.
the first time in months. Let the outside air come in once. Open window, rush of real. The world came back and I let it feel. Noise and color, wind in the street. The smell of rain on hot concrete. Open window, I forgot this sound. How loud and good and alive the ground. Open window, let the world in slow. Start with what you're ready to know. Don't need to leave yet, that's okay. Just breathe the outside in today. Car alarm 2 blocks down. Kids laughing somewhere across the town. Life happening without my say. And for the first time, that's okay. Open a window, step 1 done. I don't need to be everywhere, just here in the sun. Not the branches, not the blossoming. Root work, hands in the dirt. Getting comfortable with the discomfort of hurt. Talking to someone for the first time, real. Not performing okay, not the perform feel. Root work, this is where it starts. In the tangled ground beneath the heart. Root work, deep and slow. You can't grow tall without going low. Down here's where the real lives. Down here's where the healing gives. Said out loud what I don't thought. Felt the weight of what silence had cost. And it didn't break me. I remain sure. Standing in the rain. The ground is why I build what I carry.
Took the mask off slowly this time. Not a performance, not a paradigm. No more hiding, this is my face. Unguarded in an open space. Scared but not enough to stop. Let the real thing rise up to the top. No more hiding, what I feel is true. No more shrinking to make room for you. No more hiding, here I am. Not the version shaped by fear's demand. Real and rough and unresolved, but mine ain't finally involved. Showed up somewhere I would have avoided. Let people see me, let the void be voided. Said something true in a room of strangers. Felt the terrifying lift and no more dangers. No more hiding in a route. This to me, I've always been a
Feel it climbing through my bloodstream now. Rising temperature, rising valve.
Something building I can't contain. The fire learning how to spell my name. Not anger, not urgency or rush. Just one that's finally enough. Rising temperature, slow ascent. Every breath intentional and meant. Rising temperature, feel the change. Something moving through the full range. Not the old heat, not the burnt, the high. The warmth of someone finalized. Laugh today, real unplanned. Something surprised me and I laughed. Couldn't remember the last time that happened. Sound of it, how the room was captioned. Yeah, rising temperature, I'm becoming. Not arrived yet, but finally coming.
Taken back with the silence stole. Every piece of my shell, so. Reclaim one brick one day, building back in a different way. Reclaim the mornings, reclaim the play, reclaim the right to show up late. Reclaim the joy in the smallest thing. Reclaim the voice, reclaim the sting. Reclaim, piece by piece, return everything I abandoned, everything I earned. Not revenge, not triumphant yell. Just quietly taking back myself. Went somewhere I used to love and stopped going. Sat in the familiar warmth of knowing that the old good things are still there waiting. Patient until quietly celebrating. Yeah. This
everything released in one long breath. The living finally passed the threshold of the death. Full exhale, chest wide open, not hiding, not half broken. Arms out, head back, eyes up. Finally enough. Full exhale after the long hold, after the cold, after the unsold. The breath that says I made it here, I made it through to the other side of fear. Stood somewhere outside under the open sky. Didn't need to ask myself why. Just stood there, whole account. Everything I lost, everything that mounted. Yeah. Full exhale, I'm coming. The horizon finally stopped running.
Didn't know that joy could have a weight, that it could press against the chest, create right weight, heavy with the good. More feeling than I thought I could. The lightness isn't weightlessness I see. This weight I'm glad is pressing into me. Right weight, this is what alive is. The full press of it, the whole surprise. Right weight, let it land, let the good things fill your hand. You earn the heavy of this joy. It's not a trick, it's not a ploy. Called someone I hadn't called in a year. Heard their voice, felt the sudden clear of how much I've been missing without knowing. How much had been quietly growing, yeah. Bright way, beautiful and real. I finally know what it means to feel.
Smoke is clearing, and I'm still here. After the long haze, after the year, after the couch, after the dim, after the silence filled to the brim, after the soft resistance in the low, after everything I wouldn't let go, after the ghost, after the drift, here I am receiving the gift. After the smoke, the view comes clear. Everything I was afraid to see from here. The life, the way, the patient through the haze. The self that survived the dim and faded days. No regret for the season I was in. The drift was where the healing had to begin. The silence was the soil, this is the bloom. Everything had its necessary room. After the smoke, I ride. Not despite the dark, because of it. Yeah. This is where I begin. This is where I